Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn sentence pattern. As I have mentioned in my previous video, we will learn sentence pattern in today's class. Sentence pattern helps you to identify the order of the words that you have spoken or written. This pattern includes various components such as subject, verb, object, adjunct and complement. Come, let's see. Before we move on to the lesson, let's see some parts which include sentence pattern. Let me read out. Yes refers to subject. V refers to verb. O stands for object. IO stands for indirect object. DO refers to direct object. A refers to adjunct. And C stands for complement. There are 7 sentence patterns. First, subject, verb. Second, subject, verb, object. Third, subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Fourth, subject, verb, adjunct. Fifth, subject, verb, object, adjunct. Sixth, subject, verb, complement. And seventh one, subject, verb, object, complement. First, let's see example for sentence pattern using subject, verb. Example, the child laughs. Here, the child is the subject, laughs is the verb. What do you mean by subject? A subject is the person or thing who performs the action in the sentence or about whom the sentence is talking is called the subject. Here, the child is the performer, so it is called the subject. A verb is what the subject does or what the subject is doing in the sentence. Here, what the child does? It laughs. So, laughs is the verb. Let's see some more examples for sentence pattern using subject, verb. First example, the boy jumps. Can you tell subject and verb of this sentence? Yes, the boy is the subject. Jumps is the verb. Next sentence, she is running. Which is the subject here? She is the subject. Then which is the verb? Is running is the verb. Next sentence, they sat. Can you identify subject and verb of this sentence? Yes, they is the subject. Sat is the verb. A subject can be more than one word or 2 words. Let's see this with examples. Always remember that a subject need not be a one word. Look at these sentences. The subject has 2 words. First one, she and her father is the subject. Walked is the verb. Next sentence talks about the book. The big book on the corner of the table is the subject. Fell is the verb. Next sentence talks about the girl. The pretty little girl is the subject. Played is the verb. Thus, a subject may be one word or many number of words. Next sentence pattern is framed using subject, verb, object. Let's see an example. He ate an apple. Here, he is the subject, ate is the verb. An apple is the object. What does an object mean? An object answers to the question what or whom. Here, what he ate? An apple. An apple answers to the question what. So, an apple is the object of this sentence. Another example is she met her friend. Here, she is the subject, met is the verb, her friend is the object. As I have told you just before, here the word her friend answers to the question whom she met. She met her friend. So, her friend is the object since it answers to the question whom. Remember that the subject and the object don't talk about the same person. Next, we are going to learn another sentence pattern using subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. For example, she bought her brother a new watch. Here, she is the subject, bought is the verb, her brother is the indirect object, a new watch is the direct object. Indirect object answers to the question to whom or for whom. To whom she bought a new watch? Her brother. Her brother is the indirect object as it answers to the question to whom. Here we have another example using subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Mr. Jim taught us English. Here Jim is the subject, taught is the verb, us is the indirect object, English is the direct object. If you ask for whom Jim taught English, us is the answer. So, us is the indirect object. The difference between indirect object and direct object is direct object answers to the question what or whom, but indirect object answers to the question to whom or for whom. Hope you have understood this difference. However, we can write sentences without subject. Imperative sentences are written without subject. For example, thank you. Here the subject I is understood. Next example is listen to the music. Here the subject you is understood. In these two sentences, subject is omitted because it is understood. Hope you might have been learnt 3 sentence patterns today. Practice them daily. That's all our today's class. See you all. Happy learning. Thanks for watching.